Welcome to WCBS880.com. I am Felix DeJesus, and you are watching Yankees Daily. This program is brought to you in part by Billy's Sports Bar and Lounge, the place to be before and after the game. The New York Yankees had their 7-game winning streak snapped by the Toronto Blue Jays yesterday, losing for just the 6th time in their last 24 games and lost for just the 2nd time in their last 15 games at Yankee Stadium. Before the game, Alexis Rios was picked up on waivers by the Chicago White Sox. Sergio Mitri recorded his first loss of the season for the Yankees. Today we have an interview with Jerry Hairston Jr.
Hairston Jr. of the New York Yankees, and that must sound great, Jerry. You were with Cincinnati, now you're with a contending team, a team that can win it all. How you doing, Jerry?
I feel great. Jerry Hairston with the New York Yankees has a nice ring to it for me, and obviously getting traded from Cincinnati, it was a great city, great baseball city, and I enjoyed my time there. But if you're going to get traded, no better team like the Yankees.
Who told you? Was it your father, your grandfather? They've all been in baseball. Who told you to? Well, Jerry, if you can play all the positions, you'll be better sought after.
Well, it was just one of those things that kind of fell in my lap. I was in Baltimore, and in 2004, Brian Roberts was having a pretty good year, and I was hurt, and they had asked me if I wanted to play center field, and I was all for it. Got a chance to play some center field and liked it. So that was kind of the beginning of me starting to play other positions. So, if you could play shortstop and center field, I always felt like you can play just about anywhere on the field.
How did you get the news that you were going to be traded to the New York Yankees?
Well, actually, I was getting ready for a game in Cincinnati. We were stretching, and one of the coaches called me in, and he said, Dusty wants to see you. And I went to Dusty's office, and he told me I've been traded, and I was a little disappointed because I loved it in Cincinnati. But when he told me it was the Yankees, I was really excited.
We're looking at this team. They're playing great baseball. They just swept the Boston Red Sox. What does Jerry Hairston have to do to stay in the lineup and contribute for this New York Yankees team?
Well, you know what? I don't really think about it like that. I know that when I got traded over here, I was coming to a first-place team, so I just wanted to fit in. Be one of the 25 guys, and the good thing about me is I can play any position. So when guys need a rest or a breather, I can fill in for them. Like last night, Alex needed to, DH a little bit, and I was able to fill in at third. And tonight, he's going to give Johnny the day off, and I'll play left. So anything I can do to help this team win, I'm all for it.
What was the feeling of playing against Boston wearing the Yankee uniform?
Well, I played in this division for a lot of years at Baltimore, so seeing the Red Sox really isn't a big deal. But obviously, face them as a Yankee is a little bit different. The intensity for 4 games was awesome. Really both teams played well. Josh Beckett, John Lester, even Clay Buchholz threw the ball well. So a couple of those games it could have gone either way. All nail biters, and obviously except the first one. But we're just fortunate we were able to win some games.
Jerry, how hard it is to mentally get prepared for every game, not knowing if you're going to play or play a great part in the ball game, coming in defensively or even taking an at-bat.
Well, it can be hard, but I just look at it, as I'm going to try to contribute some way that night. That's the way I approach it when I go to the ballpark. If I'm not in the lineup, I'm just going to be ready, whether it's to pinch run, come in for defense, whatever Joe asks me to do. So I just prepare myself as if I'm playing, and if I'm not, cheer the guys on. But if I'm ready, if I'm in the lineup, do the best job I can.
What can you tell the New York fans? What can they expect?
Well, obviously, this city loves its baseball, very passionate, very knowledgeable about baseball. I'm just going to go out and do the best job I can, play hard, and hopefully it'll be good enough.
Thanks a lot. It was brought to you in part by Billy's Sports Bar and Lounge, the place to be before and after the game. Thanks for being with us.